You guys have posted this picture too.
Yes,
Looks a little different than the other. Is
right.
there any?
Yeah, not so much different because these objects are in the infrared. So we won't see the color. We don't see the colors. They're
Okay.
chromatic, or
The chromatic displays, yeah.
yeah, chromatic displays from them. What you do see, and this is the object on the top. This is an inversion. This is an inverted image because we wanted to try to pull out some detail. And what we do see is something that looks polyhedral in shape in the center,
Well,
with one side that's either a luminous side, or it's a highly reflective side, which is reflecting ambient light. Around the object is an area that looks almost like it's where light is diffused, almost like an envelope of some sort around the object. And
well,
we've seen this a number of times.
well, the interesting thing, if you look at it, the center has a squarish look to it. Like I said, we think the whole structure is more polyhedral, but the center has a square, which may be one plane of a polyhedral object, and it could be a square plane.
Right, multiplane, yeah.
So it's a multi-planed object. So if this is still, you might see that square, and if it's rotating, you'll see the flat plane sides rotating. But the more flat plane sides you have, the more rounder it becomes. But the other things, you do see like an envelope, it's trapping the light. It's completely circular, and this actually resembles what the Navy pilots were describing. It's a cube within a sphere. Maybe it could be
It kind of resembles this UK
Yes.
airport thing
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
That was this was shot by a pilot in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
That's close up, but that was seen to go up in the sky after as well.
Right, right. And then we notice that there's some smooth surfaces to it near the center that were interesting.
Well, it's interesting is most of the objects, like the same ones we're seeing, is they're spherical. Most of the objects are spherical, and that seems to be the case. It's consistent.
Yeah, and size wise, they seem to be. We've actually measured distances on some of these objects, and we were able to calculate its physical size, and they tend to be anywhere between 2 and 4 meters in diameter.
And of course, they described I think the pilot described that object as being the size of a small car, which is that's about right. That's about the
Right.
that's consistent size,
Mhm.
a sort of a small vehicle.